stay-at-home mom productive morning routine. As you guys can hear, it is pouring rain outside. It is literally thundering and storming. I'm sorry if the lighting in this video is really dark and low. That is because it is so dark outside. I am a mom of two. I have a baby and a toddler. Usually how my morning begins, as you guys just saw, is I get up around 7. My body just naturally wakes me up around 7. And then I get my hygiene stuff out of the bathroom. I do a little bit of light makeup. I get dressed for the day. I make my bed. These are my non-negotiables. I have to do these every single day if I want to feel productive and put together and like I'm functioning. I don't set alarms. I don't like wake up hours before my kids. If they wake up with me, that is totally fine. If they wake up an hour after me, that is totally fine. Usually they wake up 30 minutes to an hour after I wake up, but I am not the kind of mom that's going to be getting up hours before my kids, okay? As soon as I get up and I get ready, I'm gonna go start making breakfast, and then usually my kids just wake up as I'm making breakfast. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hot outside these days, but it's the vibes to be cozying up with the storm and the rain, so I put on a little zip up. Let's go get started on breakfast. I have my daughter's breakfast here ready whenever she wakes up. I literally cannot believe that it is 7:40 and I've already made and eaten breakfast. I'm getting ready to make my coffee. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it on my Breville espresso machine. This is literally my favorite part of the morning. I can't even tell you how obsessed I am with my coffee, how much I look forward to it. I always make sure I eat breakfast fully before I have coffee because my stomach tends to get upset if I have caffeine on an empty stomach. I want you to know this is not always the case. Sometimes they wake up right as I start breakfast. For some reason, they must have known I was filming today because they decided to sleep. And they typically wake up around 8:30, but sometimes they wake up a lot earlier than that. So it's a treat to have them still sleeping. I always turn on these little lamps. So I have this one. This one stays on all day long. It's my little salt lamp. These lights around my living room. I don't keep this one on all day, but this is my mushroom lamp that I absolutely love because it adds such like a cozy vibe up there. I lit a candle this morning. Most of the time in the kitchen, I have the oven light on as well as this little one on, and everything else in the house is off, so it just gives off that cozy little vibe. Let's do a taste test, and I already know it's gonna be good, but phenomenal. It's really good. I don't know if you guys saw, but I use the pistachio flavoring. Fill up the whole glass with ice, put 2 pumps of this in there, and it's just like the perfect amount. I got this on Amazon for $16, and I know for a fact you can find Cherani syrup for cheaper, but I was desperate because I first had a pistachio ice latte at my uncle's house. He has the same Breville as I do, and it was so good that I'm like, I need to get that flavoring, and I wanted it quick and fast. And the fastest it could come was through Amazon, which was expensive. Definitely try out pistachio, it's so good. Usually around this time of morning, I clean the kitchen while my kids eat, but they're still sleeping, which is so unusual. So I think I'm gonna go read my Bible just because I may as well take advantage of the quiet. Normally I will read my Bible late morning to sometime in the afternoon. My kids always sleep together in the afternoon, so I know that's time I'm guaranteed to have quiet in the house. It is still raining so badly outside, and the thing is I was planning to take a walk this morning with the kids because it's going to be a very hot day, and I wanted to take a walk this morning before it got super hot and humid. Now it's raining, so I'm gonna wait and see if the weather will allow for us to go for a walk. We have new backsplash in our kitchen. It needs to be painted. So this is the new backsplash. It's basically just PVC beadboard and PVC molding, and my husband did it for us. It was actually really cheap. I have a short on my channel showing how we did it, but basically all the material together I believe was like $75 or something like that, like super cheap. Just adds such a cozy vibe to my kitchen. We did this along my kitchen here. We also did it along this wall right here, which I love it. I love it so much. It was such a cheap project, which for us, We're on a budget. We are trying to get debt free. So I actually have another short on my channel about these cabinets. I painted them because when we moved in, they were like this gray color, and I personally hate the color gray. So I painted the top ones white and the bottom ones green, and I spray painted the handles. So there's another short on my channel if you want to see that. And then we put these shelves up. I also have a short on my channel. I have a lot of shorts on my channel on home projects. So this was all on my short. It was actually my most popular short. I think it was like almost 5 million views, which is crazy for such a small channel like mine. Got a lot of hate because everyone's like, oh, you did not put those in right. They have been just fine. They've actually held the weight just fine. And if you know physics, you know if you put something together into a corner, it kind of like supports it anyways. Cozy. Okay, so I am in Romans chapter 2. God's righteous judgment. I love this Bible. This is the single column journaling Bible from Crossway, and I really like it because it's ESV, so it's a good translation to do deep study in, but it also has so much space for you to write notes. Good morning. Just like that, both kids woke up at the same time. It is currently 8:17, so guy is so sleepy. All right, ready for food? You ready? Let's pray. I'm gonna get her some milk in her bottle. Latte? Good morning. He drank about 3 ounces, which he usually does in the morning, and then I give him food. Sweet potato, carrot, and regular potato cubes that I made myself. They just look like that. I'm gonna give him 2 of these, and they are frozen obviously, so I just stick them in the microwave for like 30 seconds. I have these little ice cube trays from Amazon that were like $6 for 3 trays. And they have these little silicone bottoms that make the cubes so easy to pop out. I puree the food. I just stick them in here and then pop them out. Celery mixed with apple. But yeah, it's that easy, and I make his food all at home. That way we save money and he eats healthy. I also have oats that I ground up, maybe 2 spoonfuls. And then of course I never give it to him right away. I always make sure it's completely cooled. I'm so sorry for the dirty dishes. I'm gonna get to those right now. I exclusively pumped for the first 5 months of his life, and I have a whole playlist on my channel on exclusively pumping. I'm gonna defrost 2 today because I still have quite a bit of milk from yesterday. I defrosted way too much yesterday and we have to use it up. If you guys are an exclusive pumper, you definitely need to get a little pitcher lid for your mason jars. It makes it so easy. And actually what I'm gonna do right now is just prepare his next 2 bottles. I always fill up his bottles to the 5 ounce mark because that's how much he typically eats in a feeding. So yeah, this is all just my frozen breast milk that I have. I'm gonna overfill this one just because I just want to wash out this jar. These are his next 2 bottles prepared for him. So I always defrost his milk in the morning, and then as he finishes these, I just like wash them out. So yummy. Okay, I'm going to go change my baby into fresh clothes. Hey, oh my goodness, choose an outfit for you. Hello, little one. It's in there. Yeah. Okay, one thing I am so excited about are these magnet tiles that I just ordered on Amazon. Them for sale for $20. I thought it was a good deal because you get 60 pieces. So what is this? Whoa, okay, here you go. I am growing this Romanian herb. It's called Lăuștean. I think in English it's called lovage. I'm not sure. It's not super common in America. I'm Romanian and my family always uses this in Romanian food. I planted it a couple of weeks ago and it is growing so well so far. Eventually I want to put it outside, but for now I'm just trying to establish its roots in this little pot here. But yeah, this is the kind of herb that creates like root systems underground and then more herbs will pop up. It's growing so well. And I have all of my plants here that are growing super well. That one's doing great. This one's doing great. This one I took out of my main snake plant pot and then put it in a separate pot. This one is growing super well as well. And I'm really surprised because it has a lot less light than it used to have in the kitchen. I used to keep it up on that cabinet there. It's just creating these long, beautiful vines that are just snaking up my bookshelves, and I really love that. actually not completely defrosted. I like to leave chunks of frozen milk in there just to keep it even colder in the fridge. Yeah, let's go ahead. Should be enough for the day. Go ahead and put this in the fridge. Thought I would show you guys my outfit really quick for the day. These are just some shorts, I believe from Target. This top is from H&M. I recently got it on sale and I really love the fabric. It feels like athletic wear fabric. I personally like to wear shirts that hit right at the waistline of my pants. So they're not like super cropped up to here, but I still have some airflow around my waist, which is so important for me because I overheat so easily. I went for a more athletic outfit because I want to go for a walk this morning. It is extremely hot outside right now, and for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be like a heat strike. If I want to spend time outside on a walk, I need to go right now in the morning. It's currently like 9:50. I also have my Nike running shoes on. I'm going to get my AirPods, get the kids in the stroller, and we're going to go for a walk in my neighborhood. By the way, guys, this mirror needs to be hooked onto a wall because we are gonna go on a walk, yeah, but I obviously can't hook it up while it's like on the corner. I need to like put it flat on a wall, but I just like don't have anywhere in my room. I was thinking maybe here, but then it would be like too close to the TV. I don't know. I think it's really cute here in this corner, but again, it's not really that safe. Also, we recently did paint this accent wall, and I have a short on my channel once again of me doing that. If you guys like home projects, definitely check out my shorts because I have a lot of the projects we've done in our house in those short videos. Really quick, you guys, I wanted to mention this double stroller that I'm featuring in this video. It's called the Garvee double stroller. Garvee sent this to me to try out with my kids, and I'm so glad they did because this stroller has been so much fun to use. Such a great accessory with kids. I'm going to include clips that show more in depth how you can fold it. Really like the versatile options for putting your kid in. So this stroller features double seats for 2 babies or 2 toddlers or a baby and a toddler like me. It has adjustable bassinet stroller. It's just this one click for easy folding and storage, which to me is so important to be able to get the stroller set up and taken apart really fast. It's lightweight, it has a stable frame, and it has sunshades on both of them, like this. So you can see it has sunshades, and it also has a pretty easily accessible storage underneath, which is really nice. The weight of the stroller itself is only 25 pounds, which isn't bad compared to some other models that are super heavy. And the maximum weight capacity for the stroller is 66 pounds, which is great because I can keep 2 toddlers in here without breaking the frame. We'll have the link to the stroller in the description, as well as a discount code for you guys, as you can be so versatile with these seats and you can switch them around, whatever's convenient for you. And it is just super smooth. The one thing I will say is this cup holder is the only cup holder this has, and it comes off pretty easy. So that's one feature that I think I'm just gonna take this off, and I think I'm just gonna get like a basket to hang underneath here to carry my phone, our water, our wallet, keys, things like that. So as far as like having a place to put your cup or your phone, there really isn't that much. Like I said, this cup holder thing folds off really easily, but it does have a great storage compartment down here. When I put my baby in here, his toys, if he drops his toys, they just fall right into the basket. They don't fall on the ground, which is so nice because it is really hard to keep a baby from dropping things. So every time he drops something, I just pick it up from there. So what I have found is I can actually put my toddler in the front and my baby in the back, and it still runs decently smooth. Typically with other double strollers, I've always had to put my toddler in the back because the stroller just doesn't move very easily if I have the heavier weight on the front. But with this stroller, I have found that either way works. If I put my baby in the back or my baby in the front, doesn't really matter. It just moves so much smoother and easier than other strollers I've tried. So the kids love to hold on to these railings, but they actually do pop out if you want. There's just like a ton of different options. You can have these straps attached to the buckles so it can hold their shoulders in, or you can just have them loose and just attach the bottom. Thank you, Garvee, for sending me the stroller. Definitely such a great accessory to have with 2 kids, and I love the versatility of the stroller. So anyways, let's go on our walk now. I'm just going to load the kids up and then we can head for our walk. Let's go. There's a breeze, but it's still pretty hot. We just got back from a walk and it was good. I sweated, which feels great. These electrolytes are so salty in this glass because it's so small. I alternate between LMNT and Relight. I was gonna use LMNT, but then I'm like, you know what? Let me just use Relight because I'm home and I want to save these for when I'm on the go. These always help replenish my nutrients and my hydration. Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but I'm gonna tell you guys, when I was exclusively pumping and breastfeeding, I had one of these every single day and it helped my milk supply so much. I'm obviously not pumping anymore, but they still feel so good on the days when it's extra hot and you're just sweating more. Tumble, pre-soak. What are all of these extra? Okay, there you go. Our laundry table is always such a collector for clutter. I just need to organize all this again. I feel like I do it every single week. All right, guys, so it is still 10:20 a.m. So we still have a couple hours of the morning left, but I think I'm gonna end this vlog here because we've just done so much. A realistic and productive morning routine as a 22-year-old stay-at-home mom with 2 kids. Again, check out Garvee's double stroller. I have a link in the description box and a discount code to go with that if you guys are looking for a good 2-kid stroller, one that is smooth and easy to maneuver, versatile. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.